Good morning, students. So, welcome to our IP class. We are on to the last part of our chapter number 11, that is computer networks. This is related to Internet of Things, that is IoT. So, what IoT is? Let us go through this. This is a completely new concept that has been used now more in most of the devices that we generally use. All right. So, this is a new phenomena, that is Internet of Things. Let's go through what it is. IoT is a phenomena that connects the things to the internet over wired or wireless connections. So it is a phenomena that connects things to the internet. Things to the internet. Let us see what kind of things we can connect. We will see it on the next page. IoT allows the people and things to be connected anytime, any place, with anything and anyone. Like, for an example, if I tell you that you have gone somewhere, you are not at your home, and after leaving your home, you just reminded that you have forgotten to turn off the fan. A fan is on at your home and you have forgotten to turn it off. So now, what may be the solution for it? You have to go back to your home and you have to turn it off, and then you will go to the place where you want to. But instead, if there is something at your home which can automatically turn it off, so how good it will be? So there are some of the devices that can help you out in this. So this is the concept of Internet of Things. That means you are not at that particular place, but even when you are not at that particular place, but you are connected to the things that you want to use. Like, you want to turn off the fan. So what you will do, you might be having some app, you might be having some smart boards at your home. So all the connections to the boards are on your mobiles. So what you will do, you will turn off that particular button that is connected to the fan. So you will turn it off on your mobiles. So that particular fan will be off at your home as well. Similarly, there are many examples that can be counted under this IoT, like many different electronic devices that we generally use, which are connected to our mobiles, like microwave ovens. They generally cook food for us. We don't need to tell it anything. We generally just put it to one mode, and then it will solve our problems. It generally cooks food for us. So there are many different examples that can be counted under this Internet of Things. So what all examples can be counted, what all things can be counted under IoT are given over here. Some smart cities that can use water distribution, when to distribute water, how much to distribute water, so that can be managed through some IoT. Energy management, wireless grid communication. If you want to communicate to a grid from where energy, that means electricity, is being transmitted to different places, and you want to know the load and everything related to that without being to that particular place, so you can use IoT. Wearables, this is wearable means what, all the smart watches that you generally use. So जो स्मार्ट वॉचेस अपन आजकल यूज़ करते हैं, उसमें क्या होता है, दे जनरली यूज टू काउंट अवर स्टेप्स, how much you have walked. They even keep a track of your heart rate. That's it. You know that it tracks your heart rate as well. So all those things are what, these are all which will be, all these examples will be counted under what, under the IoT. The next example which is given over here in blue color, next, home appliances like coffee maker that makes coffee for you. Air conditioners generally cool our houses to a particular temperature that we fit. Next is agriculture. In agriculture field also, smart farming can be used, where how much water has to be applied to a particular crop, when to turn it off, when to turn it on. So all those things can be kept track of using this IoT. Even the cars can be smart as well. You might have heard about smart cars. They generally don't have a driver, means that is a driverless driving. All right, so what generally happens in that is there is a GPS that is connected to the internet. Now what will happen, you will simply fix a location of your destination, means a destination where you want to go. So you will just feed that particular detail in the GPS or in the system which is there in the car. So it will count the way, it will see the shortest path which is available, keeping traffic in mind where less traffic is, and then it will directly take you to that particular place without needing your help to drive. Means what it will do, it will be having some different sensors that will keep track of various things which are coming in, which are coming nearby to the car, and whenever it senses that something has come near to it, so it will come stop at that particular place, and once the path is clear, then it will start moving. So smart cars are also examples of IoT, means they also generally use IoT in it. Internet of Things is used in that particular place as well. So from the left side, second one is smart home, that is smart door lock. Smart door lock again is a kind of device that can be used to lock your houses. You can simply unlock those doors without the keys. You don't need keys to lock or unlock the door. Simply what you will do, you will close your doors, and then you will put a password through the mobiles, and that particular password will get feeded in that particular door lock, and it will be locked. Now when it will be unlocked, when the same password will be put in the mobiles, so that particular password will be tracked by the device, and then your door will be unlocked. Healthcare departments also use some devices like pressure monitor, blood pressure monitor devices. They are also there are many portable devices in this category as well, where you just need to put some cells, batteries in a device, and just put that machine over your arms or from wherever you want to calculate the blood pressure, and then you just need to turn on the machine. So what it will do, it will automatically calculate your blood pressure within some seconds, and it will give you the output. The next one is transportation. Transportation also uses IoT, means it can help you in parking your vehicles at a proper place with ease, without taking a lot of time for searching for the places to park your vehicles. So IoT can be used at many different places, many different ways, and almost all the devices which are right now getting launched are anywhere anyhow using IoT in it. All right, so there may be some more examples which I may have missed. If you have some ideas, if you have some examples of IoT, so you can comment in this particular video in the comment section, so that will be known to everybody else as well. So I think this is it for this chapter. The next part is difference between private and public clouds. This we already went through in the last class, so you can go through this, what public clouds are and what private clouds are. Okay, so just go through this particular part which is right now on your screen, and if you face some difficulty, so we will be discussing it at later point of time, as we have already discussed this part. Okay student, so thank you for today's class. This is it. See you in the next class.